This is the moment. This is the opportunity. This is the time. This is my time.
No one said it was going to be easy.
Make your way to the top and then go past it. Don't have a limit. Don't have a limitation. Go beyond your limitations. Don't have a goal. Go beyond the goal. But you gotta have that peace of mind. You got to know that if it did not make you, it cannot break you. Ladies and gentlemen, you have been distracted for far too long. You have been surrounded by so much negativity, and you have let yourself go. You got to have the capabilities. You got to have the will. You got to have the wisdom. So I'm telling you to get up. I'm saying to you right now, you don't deserve to be on that ground. I'm saying to you right now that the ground is not going to apologize. I'm saying to you right now that you better wake up. Get up. Get up right now. Get up right now from your misery. Get up right now and start climbing. Get up right now and recognize who you are. Get up right now and say enough is enough. Stop feeling bad for yourself. Stop being so miserable. Work, effort, purpose, will. This is what is needed. This is how you get through it. But if you got a bunch of negative noise surrounding you, if you got a bunch of negative things happening around you, you'll never be able to see the promised land. You'll never be able to see the truth within yourself.
So if you gotta suffer, suffer the right way. If you gotta hurt, hurt a little bit. If you gotta cry, wipe those tears and keep moving. Understand that you live. Understand that you're not dead. Understand it's time to fight. Find the purpose. Live the purpose. Live the dream.
Get up. Get up right now. Get up right now from your misery. There's no time to be afraid now. There's no time to say I'm done. Don't stop. Keep going. Don't stop. Keep pushing. Don't stop. Keep fighting. Don't stop.
There's a point in time in your life you got to realize this. And I've said this numerous of times to people. Hell doesn't own you. Hell did not create you. Hell does not have permission to break you down and keep you down. You got to rise above it. You got to realize that hell doesn't have a place in your life. But during the course of any challenge that you are facing right now in your life, hell will show up. But hell doesn't have to break you. Hell doesn't have to put you in a position where you don't feel you have nothing else left to give of yourself. You have got to recognize the possibilities within you. Nothing is going to be easy. Nothing is going to be handed to you. You got to go through it. You got to hurt so you can grow. You got to feel it. So if hell does show up, if the devil himself knocks on your door, don't answer it. Don't give it the satisfaction. Make a difference. Move forward. Do something unique in your life. Whatever challenges you are facing, let them come. Whatever obstacles that you face, let them come. How can you grow if everything is easy? How can you grow if everything is handed to you? How can you truly ultimately be a leader in your life if you're not willing to go over the top and get to where you need to be? This is the time right now, ladies and gentlemen. So if you gotta suffer, suffer the right way. If you gotta hurt, hurt a little bit. If you gotta cry, wipe those tears and keep moving. Are you ready for hell? Are you ready to experience a little pain? Are you ready to go through what exactly you signed up for? No one said it was going to be easy. You are going to experience some kind of pain. You are going to experience some kind of struggle. You're even going to fail at one time or another in your life. Every day is not going to be a successful day for you. When you get yourself in this position, you feel like hell. When you feel that you cannot carry on, you feel like hell. You feel like hell is your best friend because all you talk about, all you think about is how much hell you going through. But do you have the strength and the tenacity and the grit to push through hell? You will remember this moment for the rest of your life. Now, here we are. Things are slowly starting to come back. Not saying it's going to happen overnight, but there seems to be a little of a light at the end of the tunnel. There seems to be an opportunity now. Now, what are we going to do? Are we going to take it for granted? Are we going to be more responsible? Are we going to be more caring? Or are we going to realize that life is beautiful? And now that you have this chance, with all of the circumstances that we have all faced, we're not starting over. We're going to start up. We're going to start up right now. We're going to start caring a little bit more. We're going to start understanding a little bit more. We're going to start loving a little bit more. Forget the hate. Forget all the anger. Forget the things that you can't control. It is time for you, me, and the rest of the world to come together. It's time to realize that life is good and you must stop taking it for granted. These things that has happened in our lives, it hit us very hard. It knocked the wind out of us. But we got the chance right now to stand up together and push through it together. Sure, it's gonna be tough. And it's still gonna be a lot of things that we have to endure and a lot of things that we have to overcome. But it's still a chance for us to be great. Great as a people, great as a nation, great as a human race. What do we do? You can't blame anybody. We are all guilty of something. We are all responsible for what has happened in this world today. And we all must be held accountable. Now, what do we do? It's not a moment of worry. It's not a moment of what if. It's a moment of right now. Starting up. Doing something great. Making sure you understand when you are living in this world and you have life in that body, that means there's work to be done within you, within me, within any individual that is living in this world today. This is not a game anymore. This is a chance. This is a chance for all of us to live. It's a chance for all of us to fight. It's a chance for all of us to believe. It's a chance for all of us, wherever you may be in this world, to make a difference. Let's do it together. Let's keep up the fight. Pain is good. Pain makes you strong. Maybe sometimes you feel like you're in that dark place. But we all got to find a way to find the light within ourselves. Nothing can stop your purpose. Nothing can stop your greatness. If you give hell all the power, then hell will prevail over you. So remember, hell did not create you. Hell cannot break you unless you give it the power. Don't let hell tell you what to do. Don't let misery tell you what to do. Stand tall. Be strong. Feel your greatness. Live your greatness. Push forward. Understand that it's yours. Understand that you live. Understand that you're not dead. Understand it's time to fight. Understand that you have a purpose. Making it happen. Believing in yourself. So let hell do what it has to do. Let hell continue to do what it needs to do. But don't give hell all the power. Let hell fire you up. If you're feeling that fire, if it's burning, make sure that the fire that you're feeling inside of you is giving you the ammunition to push, to fight, to dig, to live, to breathe. Make sure you're doing exactly what is necessary. Because without that, you have nothing. Without possibilities, you have nothing. Without faith, you have nothing. What are you gonna do? Get up. Fight for it. Believe in it. Find the purpose. Live the purpose. Live the dream. Conduct your business. And give it 110% of everything you got.
This goes out to all of those that are going through a particular struggle in their life right now. I want you to understand that this is a time that you must really dig deep within yourself and fight for what you truly need. Now, I'm not going to lie to you, ladies and gentlemen. The way life is for most people, it's very difficult. It's very challenging. But in the end, if you have just enough faith in yourself, you can overcome. Life is going to do exactly what it's supposed to do. And you just have to learn how to live through it. Not every situation is something that you're going to understand. Not every situation that you see and what you are embarking on is something that you're going to be able to endure at the time right now. But as you carry on, as you go through this thing we call life, you will start to understand that it's necessary for you to go through what you are dealing with right now. Some people just don't have the strength or the capacity or the mental fortitude to go through it. But what about you? Who are you? What can you do to better yourself? These struggles that we are facing, all of us, sooner or later we're going to have to learn how to deal with it and not let it bury us. I know it can be challenging, believe me. I've been through it, you're going through it, and many other people, millions of people are going through certain situations that they just don't understand. But I want you to have faith in yourself. I want you to know that you have to make it. You will make it. But do you believe it? Do you trust in it? Do you understand it? See, we can't live our lives faking it to make it. You know, there are a lot of people in the world right now that feel that way. They feel that they have to put on a show for people to like them, to support them, to trust in them, to believe in them. And that's not always the best way to look at things. And here's why. Because you have people in this world right now that would do anything possible just to get people to like them or to love them. But I want you to focus on more than just that. I want you to focus on self-respect. Focus on respecting who you are inside. So these struggles that you're going through, these things that you are dealing with, not everybody has that strength that you may have inside yourself right now. You just have to understand that you have to stand on it. And don't put yourself in a box and think that you're less. Don't put yourself in a position to impress others. The best thing you can do right now is learn to adapt to the situations that you are dealing with right now in your life. Millions and millions of people are going through so many different challenges. And these times that we're living in today are so unpredictable. But here you are. We're still here. We're still fighting. We're still believing. and we must keep our heads up and not looking down on ourselves. Don't you ever give up on who you are. Don't you think that the struggles that you are going through are going to last forever. The time that you have in this world is an opportunity for you to do great things. The time that you have in this world is an opportunity for you to grow through the struggle. Please, ladies and gentlemen, keep your head up, keep your faith. Don't let the unforeseen circumstances make you think less. And don't let the circumstances that you are dealing with right now hold you back. You have to be strong. If you have someone that loves you and believes in you, they're depending on you to be the best that you can be. You got to be the last man or last woman standing, and that's what it's going to have to be. Because if no one else believes in you, make sure you believe in yourself. But I'm confident someone out there does know you. Someone out there does believe in you. I believe in you. Maybe you'll never meet me. Maybe you'll never see me. Maybe I'll never see you. But I want you to know that I know you're out there. And I know you have power. And I know you have strength. And I know you have a little bit of faith in yourself. But you must ignite that fire. Sometimes that fire can be diminished. Sometimes that fire can die out. But you can resurrect it again. You can bring it back out again. You can find the fortitude within you. You can find the confidence within you. Don't hesitate on your greatness. Don't hesitate on thinking that you're less of yourself. Don't hesitate on that. Know that you matter. Know that someone out there is dependent on you. Don't you realize that you have some work to do? Don't you realize that you do matter? Don't you realize that you mean something? Just take a look in the mirror. Look at that person. See who you are. Look past the image. Know that there's something deep within you. And you have to continue to believe that. Life is tough. Life is a struggle. Life is a challenge. But you are here. And you have something that you must do. Do you give up? No. Do you stand on what you believe in? Yes. But don't believe in weakness. Don't believe in excuses. Don't believe in pity. Don't believe in misery. Believe in you. Trust in you. And know that you have to make it. I want you to know that you have all the power you need in you. Don't give up. Yes, it's a life. It's a tough and difficult life. But life is a blessing. Life is good, even in the bad. Doesn't matter how much you are dealing with right now. I know it's easy said and done. You're gonna hear people say that all the time. I'm dealing with more challenges than you are. But we all are dealing with our own unique challenges day in and day out. The question is, what are you gonna do about your challenges? What are you gonna do about your struggles? And how far are you going to go? I want you to keep your faith. I want you to be powerful throughout your life. I want you to be productive throughout your life. The mistakes are going to happen. The failures are going to come. But life is what it is. Life. Now all you got to do is live it. Live it to the best of your abilities. Don't ever give up. Fight each and every day of your life. Please. Because there's too many people out there that just don't understand this. There's too many people out there that have given up. You have to continue to stand strong. You have to continue to know that there is something that must be done, and you have the power within yourself to do it. Ladies and gentlemen, on this day, if for the rest of your life. Keep pushing forward. No matter the circumstances, no matter the losses, there is a victory coming for you soon. But you got to keep that faith. So go through the struggles. Be productive. Be powerful. And from the bottom of my heart, conduct your business.
What are you waiting for? How much time do you need before you realize you need to get some work done? You need to stop holding back the purpose that is within you. You have to stop allowing the lies to put you in a position where you don't care anymore. Get after it. Rise up and get after it. If you're waiting for something to happen by itself, it won't happen. Don't you realize that you have more power within you? Don't you realize that you are responsible for the outcome of things that have been presented before you? Don't you realize that you possess something unique about you? Or have you allowed other people or other things to interfere with who you are inside? You say you want to be great. You say you want to be the best. You can't be anything if you're not putting forth the efforts that are necessary for you to be what you truly want to be. We all have a destiny before us. Now, we are going to have those ups and downs. We're never going to see the promised land overnight. We're never going to get to where we want to be overnight. But we still got to get after it. We still got to manifest something within ourselves and believe that we have the capabilities for the possible things to happen. You may think that sometimes that the things that are far away from you are too impossible for you to reach. But who says that you can't keep reaching for it? You got to get after it. You got to stumble. You got to fall. You got to fail. But you still got to get after it. Ladies and gentlemen, time is of an essence. And we don't have time to waste time on nonsense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense for you. Not everyone is going to understand your destiny. Not everyone is going to understand what you are seeking in your life. The question is, do you understand it? Do you believe in it? Do you trust it? Or are you going to allow people to interfere with what you are seeking in your life? We are working so hard to get other people to validate who we are inside, instead of understanding that we have a purpose. We all have a significant purpose in this world. And your purpose and my purpose and other people's purpose doesn't necessarily have to equate to being all one thing together. We got something that we need to do within ourselves each and every day of our lives. Do not hold back the best of yourself. Do not hold back your desires. If it's productive, then keep on doing it. If you're doing it the right way, then keep on doing it. If you're making a mistake, learn from the mistake, but keep going forward. Stop allowing fear and doubt and despair put you into an abyss of misery. Don't get lost and failing. Don't get lost and wanting to give up. It's true, it's very difficult. Life is a difficult thing, but life is a precious thing. And we got to live it each and every day of our lives. But you ain't got the right to give up. You don't have the right to quit. You don't need to be buying into the nonsense and letting other people deter you from what you truly ought to be doing in your life right now. There's gonna be challenges. There's gonna be those mistakes. You are going to make a lot of mistakes along the way, but you still have to get after it. If you're laying in your bed, you're waiting for the alarm clock to go off to get you up, and you're requesting you need more time because you didn't get enough sleep, because you had a long day yesterday. Yesterday has nothing to do with right now. You don't have that right to put aside the time that has been given to you. Do something with the time you have. Make it count for something. Don't make it count for nothing. You just want to make excuses. You depend on them. You trust in them. You believe that excuses love you so much, when all excuses wants to do is tear you down and take away everything that you have inside. You refuse to listen to the possibilities. You refuse to listen to your truth. You refuse to listen to what will make you better. You rather depend on the things that make you worse. You rather depend on the weaknesses. You rather depend on your failures. Because you failed so many times, you're saying, why now? What's gonna change? Because I keep on failing over and over and over again. Why am I going back out there? Why am I putting myself in this position? So that people can laugh at me? So people can look down on me? Why are you depending on what other people are thinking and saying, but you're not saying the right things to yourself, to your soul, to your mind? You're not getting yourself up. You're not rising up again. You've been down before. You've been in positions where you didn't think you can go through it anymore. But if you're listening to this message, you know what it is, then do something about it. You don't like where you are, do something about it. You don't like the way you're standing, do something about it. And carry on. Be strong every day of your life. It's not easy being strong. No one said it would be. But every time you get knocked down, every time there's a pushback, you must learn to push forward and be productive in your life and represent who you are inside. Don't ever doubt you. Don't ever let others put you in a mindset of thinking that you don't matter. You have to get after it. It becomes a part of you. If everything else has that much control of your life, then what are you doing with your life? How can you say it's your life when others are running your life? When weakness is running your life? When excuses is running your life? How can you say it's your life? You don't know what to do with your life. That's why you won't go after it. So you keep falling back. You want to give up. Why should you give up? Why should you quit? Understand quitting? That's easy. Anyone can quit. Anyone can give up. And then you want to have a pity party and tell everyone in the world why you gave up. But you didn't have to. You just need to get after it. You need to stand up and get after it. You need to walk it, talk it, live it, breathe it, fight for it, and carry on with everything, with all your might, with all your soul, ladies and gentlemen. That's what you do. Don't quit on you. Don't quit on what you have. It's okay when you make a mistake. Just don't keep making the same mistakes. Don't keep saying, I shoulda did better, I shoulda did this, I shoulda did that. When you say you should have, it never will get done because you keep saying the same thing and you sound like a broken record with a hole in it. Stop repeating the same mistakes and get after it. Stop living a lie and get after it. Start looking within yourself and get after it. Change your mindset. Elevate your game. Trust in your abilities. Live the life that you have been given. And fight with a pure heart. Your life, it's yours. Your life has meaning. Your purpose is up to you. Get after it. Be productive. Be powerful. And from the bottom of my heart, conduct your business.